here. Lilith lived despite being shelved, and she deserves a treat. Absolutely. She gets to live, but she doesn't get to do anything here. Dude, the writers just forgot about Lilith. That's crazy. Alright, move it over. Alright, tier list time. So we have S, A, B, C, D. We're gonna need more tiers. We're gonna need another row below, and another row below, and another row below. So we have D tier, we have E tier, we have F tier, and then we have the Shadow Realm. There we go. Oh, and then also we need another tier below. Actually, let's hang on. Let's delete this row. Let's change the F tier to white, and we'll just go who dat? That's for all the characters I didn't meet or I didn't get. Oh, hey, look, it's Gaius. I mean, no, definitely not Gaius. Don't worry about it. So you, I never met. And S tier. Lilith is S tier. You can't tell me otherwise. Lilith is like my third favorite character in the whole game. Even though she doesn't do anything, I have like, and I don't know why, but she's just great. There's no reason for it, but I really like Lilith, and I can never explain why. I don't know. I don't understand it, but it's just there. Who dat? We didn't get you in Revelation. You died, so you got seen, so you get to go to E tier, Saizo. You died because you threw yourself into the enemy and perished. Same with you, Reina. You did the same thing. And Orochi, you did the same thing. You get to go to the E tier. You know what? The E tier is now the Sudoku tier. They committed Sudoku. That's the Sudoku tier. That's what they did. They Sudoku'd before I could save them. They died in casual mode. They deserve it. Yeah. They managed to somehow die. Shadow Realm. Azama goes to the Shadow Realm. Found him. You... more of a who dat than Shadow Realm. I'll put you over here. Kana gets to S tier again, because male Kana is the best. Arthur... I didn't really use him, so I'll put him in the D tier. He didn't Sudoku himself, but the problem with Arthur and Effie in this one, like, I like Effie more, but also C tier. The problem with both of those two is that they came in too late and too weak to use. That was the biggest problem. I couldn't use them. There just wasn't an opportunity to do so. Because, well, first of all, Arthur's an axe user, so he's already at a disadvantage because he has very bad aim. He also comes with a skill that makes his aim worse and his crit better, which I found out recently, you should just unequip as soon as you get it, because it's really bad. So, I do like Effie. She was S tier in Conquest, because I got to use her the whole time, but I didn't really have need of an Armor Knight by the time Effie got here. Which was like, I don't know, chapter 20? Like, we were already like promoted, or maybe a little bit earlier than that, but we had some like good promoted units, we had our whole team set out, all that stuff. Also, Goopy Boy, Shadow Realm. We put King Garen in the Shadow Realm, he's bad. Charlotte, did we get? I don't think we did. Let me check. Did we even get her? King Garen being eaten was my highlight. Yeah, it was great. Charlotte is not here. Oh, that reminds me. Gunter, Shadow Realm. I guess she's dead. Oh, she's dead. Oh, so she Sudoku'd? Right, she did Sudoku. Because Benny did too, I'm pretty sure, because they walked into us. They walked into us and killed them. Like, I tried to hang back, and they walked into us and Sudoku. I think they also Sudoku'd. Or did Benny? Let me go see if we have Benny. no, we have Benny. Benny did not. So Benny can go into D tier. Charlotte did. I think Benny did attack us, but he had high enough health that he didn't just die in one hit, because he attacked someone weak. That's a who dat. You look like Odin's child. Now we know that's Arthur's kids. That's a who dat. We didn't get Perry. Did we? Wait, we did, didn't we? I just didn't use her. Oh, we didn't? Oh no, we did. I just never used her. So, D tier, never used. Well, hang on. We'll go D tier. We need another row below. Or actually, you know what? Delete row. D tier is the never used tier. Never used. So I guess I'll put Effie into the never used tier. Put her at the top. Izamba, Shadow Realm. I don't know who you are. Iago, Shadow Realm. Get him in there. Hate him. The worst. Shadow Realm. Go away. I don't know why my opponents keep on surrendering. Just playing a small little fire deck. You're gonna sit down for at least an hour. We didn't use Setsuna. We didn't get you. We didn't get you either. I have no idea who you are. We didn't get you. We didn't get you. Makoto. She's just a plot device. C tier. Oh, sorry, like she looks nice and she's a decent person, but she's just a plot. Actually, no. She had more of a use in Revelation. B tier. We'll put her up a tier. She gets to go to B tier. Because she's not just there at the start and gone forever. They brought her back, had her tell the truth, and then lied to at the last second because she's under control of the dragon. Which, you know what? I would definitely do that in like one of my D&D campaigns. I would have a character do that. Tell you the truth, and then lie to your face. I would definitely do that. So, decently well done. I just didn't like the way it was handled. How she was like, oh, I'm actually evil the whole time. It just, no thanks. I would have rather they played that differently. Like, it's a good, like, I don't know. I like the way they did it. I just wish they would have done it slightly differently somehow. I don't even know how. Like, how would they have done that better? Maybe they could have reintroduced your mom as like a guiding spirit. Like she would pop in throughout the story every once in a while and give you like a little tip on the map, like, hey, this thing is happening here, so you should do this instead, and then she'd like disappear. And then bring her back in that final one and be like, hey, there's a trap up ahead. You gotta always go through the blue door, okay? And then it would be like you go through the blue door, you go through the blue door again, and then the third blue door actually does trap you, and then you find out that even though she's been trying to help you, Anankos has known the whole time and has been using that to lure you into this big trap. That's what I think maybe that could have been done better. I don't know if that would have felt better. It's just the only thing I can think of off the top of my head right now. I'd appreciate more Makoto content. It sounds great. Is there a Makoto mod? FE Fates. Oops. Fates. Makoto mod. Playable Garen, playable Makoto, playable Sumeragi. There you go. There's one for you. You have a playable Makoto. What class is she? Garen is Norian King. She's a priestess. She gets bows and staves. Her personal is Ignis? That's crazy. It's unusable. Oh no, I guess it's not, because your bows can proc it. Shrine Maiden. And then... oh, I guess those are her caps. 50 HP, wow. He's a True Blade? I don't even know what that is. Is that a new class? All characters join after the Branch of Fate in Chapter 6. Northern King has also been modified to remove its flags to prevent attack stance doubling, and has a proper skill set. Oh yeah. Personal skill Axe Fair, personal skill Ignis, personal skill Lancebreaker, okay. Alright, Asugi, we didn't get him this time, so he gets a Who Dat. Baruka we used a little bit, she seems okay. The problem is, she's just outshined by Camilla in like every way at the time she joins, because Camilla is just Baruka but stronger. Like, I never had really a chance to use Baruka. I don't know if she has... Maybe Baruka has more strength and Camilla has more magic, but at the time that she joined, it was just, why would I use Baruka? I have a stronger Camilla, so I used her for a little bit. Camilla. Baruka is just Camilla Jr. Yeah, kind of. Kildori, top. Dwyer, top. Those two at the top right away, back to back top. Those were both crazy powerful. We had a crazy powerful Kildori, we had a crazy powerful Dwyer. The Dwyer just had the black hole aura. If you're close to Dwyer, you take 4 less damage and you deal 2 more damage. We love you, Eugenics Dwyer. Well, I guess Dwyer, even if you were close to him, he did -6 because of the Omni Rally. Which, I do eventually want to... I might off-stream buff the Dwyer to the point where he does have Rally Defense. And also Rally Resistance on top of the other ones, if I can. Because what does Dwyer have now? Yeah, he has Gentleholm, Demoiselle, Inspiration, so we can get rid of Paragon. We could get rid of Paragon and give him a new rally. Realistically, I think what you would do is you would get him both Rally Defense, and you would get him Rally Resistance, and then you would check the map. Whenever the enemy has more scary units of, scarier defense or scarier, scarier attack or scarier magic, you would just put on Dwyer to make that side stronger. Or you could even like remove Demoiselle and remove Gentleholm for both Rally Defense and Rally Resistance, which would be a -4 instead of a -2, which would technically be better. I think Operation Dwyer was a success. It definitely was. Dwyer's in the S tier for sure. Also, I do like the pink hair. I like the very light pink hair on Dwyer. I don't know why, I feel like it just suits him. Also, having him hold the Horse Spirit is very good. +3 to speed to speed, defense, and resistance made him surprisingly tanky. It was really good. Azra. Every playthrough makes me like her less and less and less. She's a strong unit because she effectively just allows you to go again and have another unit go. But I just don't like her character. To the point where, like, I can't put her... Like, we have 3 meme tiers here. We have never used Sudoku and Who Dat in the meme tiers. But, like... I mean, I guess technically I could put these in Who Dat as well, if I really wanted to separate these into better tiers, but... That's the Sudoku tier. We need a special tier for the people. And you know what? Move it down. Sudoku goes worse. And Sudoku's not green. Sudoku gets to be purple. Not the same purple. Pink. Do pink. Never used Who Dat. Elise. Always happy. Still B tier. Didn't really use her. Still like her personality. That's about it, really. Can't really say much about her. Felicia. A tier. Has to be at least A tier. But we're gonna put Jacob in B tier. So, I like Felicia a lot more than Jacob, but they were both pivotal in getting Operation Dwyer to work properly. So I can't put them lower than, like, B tier. So Jacob gets to go to B tier, and Felicia gets to go to A tier, because I don't like Jacob, but I like Felicia. Flora, we never used. I don't think we used her anyway, did we? Did we even get her this time? I don't think we did. No, she's not here. Okay, never mind. She goes to Who Dat. Flora goes to Who Dat. We didn't get her this time. No Dwyer. Without Dwyer Sr., unfortunately. Well, we could. I mean, we could just marry Jacob and Felicia, switch to permadeath, get Jacob killed, switch back to normal with a save editor, or just remove Jacob with a save editor. We could do that. Forest? Maybe high B tier? Because Forest was very useful in the endgame, because we needed another healer, and we had Elise. The problem was she was a Troubadour level 7, and Forest came in as a strategist level 5, so like 20 levels up on Elise, which really helped me avoid level grinding. Plus, I mean, having Rally Resistance and Seal Magic to help defend your team was really nice. Fuga, never used. Hana we used to get... Wait. Was Hana here? What did Hana do? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Right, Kaz. Hana was for Midori. Right. I honestly think this is the weakest that Midori has been in every playthrough. She was crazy powerful in Birthright. She was very strong in Conquest. And she was like just okay here. Like, I felt a little underwhelmed. She got a couple lethality procs, but even with aptitude, I felt like we didn't get a lot of value out of Midori this time. I don't know. It was... Maybe it's just because I had crazy experiences with Midori in the other playthroughs, but I didn't feel anything crazy this time. So, like, top of A with Forest. Oh no, we barely used... We're in the C tier, she's just okay. She was in there trying her best, yeah. I think the problem with Midori this time is she didn't level strength fast enough. She was there for a while, but she didn't have enough strength to do damage for a long time. Hinata, or Hayota we never used. Did we use Hisame? We did. Because we must have used Hisame because we have... Or did we? No, we didn't. Right, okay, so Hisame was barely used. He was used. So... I mean, I guess we put him in the C tier? Whoops, that's Hisame, not... Whoops, that's not the right one. Where is he? Wait, where is he? Did I put him somewhere else already? There he is. We're like the C tier, we hardly used him. Same with his dad. His dad can go there too. We hardly used you as well. Inoka can go to the top of A tier. Burlust Hisame in alphabetical order. In alphabetical order. Oh, they are. Whoops. I didn't even realize. Oops. Caden, S tier! Always S tier. My fluffy boy. He goes to S tier. You can't tell me otherwise. And I'm putting myself there too. I'm biased. To be fair, also, this is the strongest Corrin I've ever had. So definitely deserving of the S tier this time. Also, don't mind Corrin. I feel like in Revelation they made Corrin less dumb than the other routes. Corrin got like 2 of her brain cells back, So now she has 1 brain cell. Like, that's crazy how much smarter they made her in this playthrough compared to the other ones. Nepotism, yeah. It's myself. Kagero? Did she also Sudoku, or do we have her? Kagero, you're over here. Never used. You have no XP. Never used. Kaz. I gotta put him in C tier this time. He didn't do a lot. He felt a lot weaker, and Midori didn't pop off enough for her to go even into the A tier. So I don't think I can put Kaz any higher than the C tier. Above Baruka, but not any higher. Keaton. Keaton helped get Valuria, so I want to put Keaton in A tier. I think Keaton was pretty... Whoops, I switched those. I think Keaton was pretty useful this time, because he was able to tank when we didn't really have a very strong tank in the front line, so he was still very useful when he was around. I'm going to put him even above Felicia here. He was very strong, and we got to Valuria pretty quickly. Spoilers right now, Valuria into the S tier, right by Kana. Valuria was a very good tank, and just like Selkie, had some crazy crits for tanking here. Let's go like that. Let's go like this. You want to put Lilith a little bit further down? Yeah. Put Lilith over here, above Dwyer. I think we go like that way. And then that way. Like this? Yeah. Yeah, like that. Then we have Kiragi, who I didn't use very much, and just felt... I think we used him? We got Kiragi. We used him a little bit, right? Yeah. We used him a little bit. The problem was he just felt like a weaker Takumi. So I didn't really use Kiragi. So, where is Takumi here? There he is. I'll put Takumi like at the top of C tier, because Takumi was useful for a while when we only had, I think, 1 or 2 archers. I was the other one for a little bit. Laszlo, we did not use. Was even, I don't think he was even here. Oh, he was here. Whoops. Well, he was used, so he's got XP, so I guess bottom of C tier. Sorry, man, I forgot about you. Leo, A tier, very good. Tanky mage unit that we needed when we had basically only 1 mage. I think I'm actually going to put him... No, not above Felicia. But yeah, Leo came in at a good time to really help out when we really needed that little bit extra magic damage, a little bit extra tankiness just to get through those couple chapters. Mozu, bottom of C tier. She didn't do much. She was there just to get Valuria stronger. That was about it. Like, Mozu has now fallen into the category for me of who gets aptitude this time. Like, that's it. That's all it's been. It's just... I really liked Mozu in my first playthrough, but she's gotten to the point where I do enjoy her character, but she's so weak in combat, I can't really use her because she dies in 1 hit. So I can't really know her character because she dies in 1 hit, and then we don't get supports. Niles, Shadow Realm. Don't like you. Too openly flirty. Like, same issue with Camilla here. The very openly flirty, forcefully sexual character. Not a fan. You know what? I want to put him in the Shadow Realm. I don't... He doesn't deserve to be here with the rest of these. You know what? We're gonna put him at the bottom of C tier. Actually, you know what? Make it... We need a D tier here. We need a D tier. Not all these characters in C tier belong there. You can go to D tier. And... Who else gets... Ozra can go to D tier. Baruka... You can stay. Mozu can go to D tier. We're gonna shift those three down a little bit. You know what? We're probably gonna put Jacob down here as well. And we'll put Kiragi down here in D tier. Top of D tier, though. I think that's a better switch around. Nyx. I don't believe we used Nyx. Oh, Ice Steam. No, yeah, level 9, 0 XP. She was never used. No Nyx here. Oboro, did we use you? I think we did. Yeah, we used her early on. Who is your support with? Takumi. Ah, so for Kiragi, a character I didn't use very much. Unfortunate. You can go to the C tier, because you were hardly used, but I remember that you had some decent fights. Couple decent fights. So we'll put you into the C tier. You can stay there until like the average tier. Odin, who dat? Did we have him? We did have Odin. But he's never been used. Alright, Odin never used. Rinka, D tier. Man, Rinka seems like such a cool character, but her stats are so bad. I can only make her work as a backpack. That's it. Actually, you know what? Maybe C tier. Because she was a good backpack for the couple of maps that I used her. So maybe C tier for Rinka? Yeah. B tier. B for backpack. But not really. Put her above Jacob, I guess. Above Laszlo? Yeah. Go that way. Ryoma, I never used him. Ryoma was never used. Xander was used for one fight, so he gets to go to the D tier by default. Did I use Ryoma? He's got 53 XP, so I must have used him. Alright, Ryoma gets to move to the D tier by default. Ryoma versus Xander for the top of D tier, though? I'll pick Xander. Sakura. S tier. Useful all game as a good healer and a good magic slash luck rallier for almost the entire game. She also had the Moonlight Tome, which was very useful in keeping her alive. And she was surprisingly tanky this time. Like, she could take a hit and not just instantly die. She never had to proc a miracle or go for that, but I think she did pretty well. Scarlet. Put Scarlet at the top of B tier. She deserves something for being there and being a decent character for like the 4 chapters that she was there and then just got killed off by the writers for no reason. Maybe above Makoto? Participation trophy? Then put her at the bottom. I think I like Elise a little bit more. Selena. I got a pretty good use out of Selena for making Sophie really strong. So I think I want to move Selena up to the A tier. And then, do we want to move Hinoka up? Maybe Hinoka goes up? We'll see. We'll keep him there for now. Shura, never used. Sigbert, who dat? Silas, Sophie, and Tsubaki. Tsubaki, B tier. He's meh. We didn't get a lot of use out of him. As soon as we had Kildori, he was benched. B for benched. Silas, A tier. Top of A tier. You know what? I'm gonna put Hinoka up here. You can tell who's the favorite sibling. I think we're going to put Silas in the A tier. Silas is borderline S. This is the best Silas has ever been in Birthright, Conquest, and Revelation. He comes in at a good time. He comes in very strong with pretty decent stats, decent weapons, and decent skill levels of those weapons. And he allowed us to get Sophie, also in the S tier. Sophie was very strong, very useful. You know what? I'm gonna put Silas up here too. We got a lot in the S tier this time. We got more than a full row in the S tier. We got a lot. This is the biggest S tier so far. Wow. You know what? I think I gotta move Silas up here. Silas up one. Put Sophie just above Hinoka. And then you wanna move Sakura down? I gotta reorganize this here. But yeah, Sophie and Silas, both very good units. Sophie came in really strong. Didn't Sudoku herself into enemies this time in her joining chapter, and just felt like a better unit overall. She was a little squishy. She's a bit more of like a glass cannon this time, as opposed to other times where she just felt really, really tanky and beefed up. But I think that can just be attributed to just random RNG. And she did get tankier later in the game. Like, yeah, at the end game she was 25 defense, 24 resistance, which is pretty good, but nowhere near like Hinoka, who's 25 and 37. You know what? Maybe I gotta move Hinoka higher. I forgot how tanky she was. Put her up here. Above the Lilith? Which side do I put her on? I think I put her over here. Because I don't really want to put Hinoka that much higher, because she is weak to archers. And there were a decent amount of archers that just forced Hinoka to stay back and not tank the front line. Maybe if I would have reclassed Hinoka to something that wasn't a flyer, Hinoka could have really, really carried. Like, if I could have reclassed Hinoka to, like, an Armor Knight, I think she would have been absolutely insane. Because she had the tankiness to go forward, along with the guard Naginata. Like, she was scary. Like, if I equip that guard Naginata on her... Inventory, Hinoka, items... Equip. Now she's 30 defense and 42 resistance. There is no other unit in here that comes close to 72 defensive stats. Kana's got less than 50. Selkie's got just over 50. Azura's not even close. Valeria's got 60. Kaldori's got just under 60. Sophie's got 50. Midori's got less than 50. Kaiden's got less than 50. Sakura's got less than 50. Forrest has 50. Leo's got less than 50. Silas got less than 50. Hinoka the tank. Thinking back on it now, I definitely should have reclassed her from a Falcon Knight into something else. Sudden leap up for Hinoka. Yeah, I realized that, like, between Sophie and Hinoka, Hinoka was a much better tank and spent a good amount of her time in the front lines. But she did have to pull back to the midline sometimes because there were just so many archers. I really should have changed her. If I would have changed her to... yeah, probably just like an Armor Knight. If I could get Hinoka to the Armor Knight class, I think that would have been insanely powerful. That would have been one of the strongest tanks, or maybe in fact, the toughest tank that I've ever had. Right now, the toughest tank I've ever had is, well, Kana. Kana is the strongest tank, because Kana had the ability of the Dragonstone and 11 sword. Kana's magic was maxed out, and then the defenses, along with like the Dragonstone 2. When I had the Dragonstone Plus on Kana, that made Kana's resistances almost 70. It was pretty crazy. Along with plus 10 dodge. Although minus Avoid, but the Avoid didn't really matter because, you know, it's Kana, and Kana has that ability, along with Camaraderie to restore his own health, along with Dragonair to restore his own health, along with Draconic Hex to make everyone else around him weaker if they attacked him. So I think maybe this? Alright. I think we're okay with that. I think... yeah. I think we're good here.